What's up, deputies? Officer First 30 Minutes here. We're back in SWAT 4, continuing our career. We're going to go ahead and choose the quick fuel convenience store mission. Let's see what this involves.
Central BCC to Adam Boy and Truck 1 on TAC 1.
U1, go ahead.
U1, Patrol 1812 Adam is requesting assistance on a barricade hostage situation. Stand by for additional detail. U1, the location is 3721 Pitkin Avenue. Commercial establishment, quick fuel. An attempted robbery has become an armed standoff with hostages. Multiple armed suspects with at least 3 hostages. Suspects are behaving erratically and may be intoxicated. U1, staging is at Pitkin and Daly by off-ramp exit 23.
U1, roger. Show us en route. ETA, driving time. We're looking at a barricade hostage situation with at least 3 hostages. Dispatch received a 911 call at around 0600. A commuter pulled in to get gas and pulled out again when she noticed an armed woman coming out the front door. She called 911 on her cell phone. The first officers on the scene observed multiple gunmen, number unclear, and at least 1 unarmed civilian inside. When the gunman threatened the civilian, they backed off and set up a perimeter. So far, we have 1 likely ID, Alice Jenkins. She's been in rehab for oxycodone addiction. Oxycodone is an opiate similar to heroin, equally addictive. It's prescribed legally as a Schedule II drug, making it possible for any idiot with a falsely obtained prescription to turn dealer. It sells for up to $80 a pop on the street. Knowing Jenkins, this is probably a bungled robbery for drug money, possibly related to a rash of recent convenience store hits. She and her cronies didn't intend to take any hostages, and they don't know what to do with them. That makes them more dangerous, since we can't predict what they might do, and they've stopped talking to the negotiator. Given their erratic behavior, at least some of the suspects may be high. They're armed with handguns, and we have visual confirmation of 3 suspects so far. There may be more. As far as the hostages go, we believe there are 3. Kim Dong-yin, Heidi Rosenstein, and Willis Fisher, employees at the station. There might be additional customers, but it's unlikely. Be extremely careful when you go in. You will have high ground support at your 2 entry options. Given the recent spate of gunfire, we can't wait any longer. It's time for a tactical solution. Study the situation, gear up, and let's move.
All right, copy that. So we have a number of objectives. We got to rescue the hostages, as well as take out Alice Jenkins, who's robbing a store for potentially some drug money. So here's the layout. Front entry opens to the store, but is too dangerous to access directly for entry. There appears to be an office behind the counter, which we believe leads to storage areas. There are 2 entrances that can be accessed from the entry location. There's a side door leading to the storage area and the loading dock, as well as the back door on side 3 as well. High ground is covered in 2 locations. Sierra 1 is covering side 1, level 1, with a view of the front store area. Sierra 2 is covering your approach on side 3, level 1, along the back door. Sounds like we're going to be going through this back door here, according to the floor plan, maybe through the storage and loading areas. This is a huge convenience store. Take a look at our suspects. We have 1 confirmed, Alice Jenkins, repeat offender, currently on parole for possession, implicated in multiple robberies and has a history of resisting arrest. She is violent and unstable. So there are potentially 2 additional gunmen on the scene, possibly more. Here are civilians. One's a day shift clerk, one's a day manager, and one's a night shift clerk. All right, let's go ahead and equip. For the most part, I just keep them with the standard weaponry. We're definitely gonna have to go in strong here, since these guys are armed and very erratic, it seems like. All right, I'm good with all this equipment. Let's go ahead and start the mission.
1812 Adam, this is Central BCC. Multiple SWAT units responding code 3 to CP at Pitkin and Daly. Barricade hostage situation.
Sierra 1 reporting. I have an unknown in sight.
All right, just getting a view of our surroundings. I believe we're at the back here by the storage area. All right, let's go ahead and put a charge on this door, and we're gonna breach.
Gold. Clear it. Go. Go.
Roger that, sir.
Let's move!
So far, so good.
Continuing on.
Fields. All clear.
Clear.
In position. Clear. Get through there. Go.
On it, sir.
We got shots fired. Suspect down.
Reach it.
Oh, we got a. Oh no, we got
Regroup on me.
one officer
with you.
down.
TOC, this is entry team. We have a dead suspect.
Roger that. Standing by for further reports.
TOC, this is entry team. Jackson's hit. He needs an evac ASAP.
Copy. EMTs are standing by.
Dang it. They engaged. I didn't even know. All right, now we gotta really move through.
Why'd you drag me into this? Hands up!
Hear the...
Watch out!
Damn,
Civilian
you got
has
nerve.
complied.
Sierra 1 to entry team. Visual on the unknown. Move out of the store area.
Suspect
Exchange of
fleet.
gunfire.
On your knees now! Suspects.
Suspect down. Suspect neutralized.
Police, drop your weapons!
Sierra 1
This is
reporting
entry team.
unknown
Officer
in the
down.
store.
Reynolds is injured.
Side 1,
position.
level 1.
Copy.
Trying to kill
EMTs
me.
are standing by.
Bad guy spotted. Get over here! Drop your weapons! What have the guns? Son of a bitch.
I'm keeping this guy.
Hands up!
Sierra 1
restrain him.
reporting unknown has moved off.
I don't believe this.
I've lost sight of him.
TOC, this is entry team. Civilian secured and ready to
We
evacuate.
got two down, man.
TOC, this is
Keep it
entry
up.
team. Entry team to TOC. We have a suspect down.
Copy.
Get down! Hands in
Continue
the
mission.
air!
TOC, this
Hands
is
up!
Sierra 1. Element spotted.
Get me out of here.
Cuff him. Here we go.
Dang, I've got two of my team
You guys are
down.
gonna rescue me. On the ground, now!
Entry.
Put your hands up and get down!
All right, let's check the rest of this out.
Fall in. Copy. On our way.
Who is this person?
At your back.
Hands up! Police! Now! On the ground, now! Police!
Oh my God,
on
don't
your
shoot
knees.
me!
Civilian compliant. Regroup on me. Cuff her. Right on.
TOC, this is Sierra 2. Entry team spotted.
You'll be fine.
This has been the worst
Entry
night.
team to
restrained.
TOC. Civilian is okay. Ready for evac.
Roger.
We're in the
We'll come in
bathrooms.
when it's clear.
All right, this back area looks pretty clear now. Now we gotta check all the doors, make sure there's nobody else in. Shots fired.
Regroup and follow me. Move and clear. I'm on it, boss.
Take cover! Police, on your knees! Go, go, get down! Hands in the air!
I got a
drop your
suspect.
weapons! Get those hands up! Officer down! Keep it going! Police, drop your weapons! Hands up! Hey, no more trouble from
Put
you!
your
Hands up!
All clear.
Suspect
Blue.
complied.
Blue team. Tie him down. Stay down.
Dang it,
TOC,
another
this is
officer
entry team.
down.
Police, get down!
Entry team to TOC. There's a down suspect here.
Roger. Waiting for your all clear.
I think that's 4 or 5 armed
Contact entry
suspects.
team.
All right,
Mission
that's
objectives
enough.
accomplished.
Restrain
Time to head
bad
back
guy.
in.
Get down!
Good work, guys. Let's head to debrief.
I want to check out the rest back here. This was the office area.
Police, get down now!
So this is the freezer behind the cold area of the convenience store. Pizzas. Crazy, man. So I think we were able to rescue all the civilians, but 3 of my team were taken down. $65 out of 100. No. 2 of the suspects were arrested. 4 were neutralized. 3 of the officers were down, unfortunately. I got injured a little bit. Report status. We did good, 10 out of 12, and 5 out of the 6 weapons were secured. So that was a much harder mission, and keep in mind, I'm only playing on easy, so I'm curious to see how these future missions will line up. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode.